Oh my goodness! Battle Cat, you a fool for this one!
Welcome to the Foundation. It is yours truly, the incredible DJ Battle in the building. Hey, it feels good to be back in this place. But hey, you know what time it is? It's disclaimer time. Disclaimer time. Basically let you know that, hey, it's just the king up in here. Just going to talk about a few things that done took place in between the last show and the current one. And as usual, hey, we don't want no drama, no BS, no legal issues, none of the above, because it's for entertainment purposes only. Well, what do we have here? It seems like Trump is in hot water. The heat is on him. And why? Everyone wants to know about what's on the Epstein list. And I talked about this on the previous show, that this wasn't going away. Both sides want to know. Everyone wants to know. The press want to know. CNN wants to know. Fox want to know. Who's on that list? Oh, Trump been with Epstein many times. Many times, right? We have many documents, as we talked about it on previous shows. It seems like he can't shake it. So I told you guys to be careful where you go and be prepared for anything, because we know the distractions and false flags, the patsies are going to come out the blue, and things were just going to happen all over the place, right? So what happened? We knew that they would tighten the screws up and not be shaken about the Epstein list. Everyone wants to know. So what happens? Y'all see what happened in Montana? There was a mass shooting in a bar. And then there was another shooting incident in Tennessee where all of a sudden some man wigs out and there's a manhunt because he had shot, 3 or 4 people, right? Then we look at the weather patterns. There's a flood in New York City. It was nasty, and I was driving through there because I went to Newport Jazz Festival and I had to drive through that mess, where there was a lot of rain. And in the Bronx area, the Manhattan, where Harlem was hit, I got by there just when the storm hit. And those some things you can't predict, but I'm pretty sure he was hoping that people would turn their attention away from the Epstein list. Then you look in Harlem. Harlem has what? A huge outbreak of Legionnaires Disease. And you look at how the poor maintain water treatment facilities up there. These things should have been replaced years ago, decades ago, right? I guess he hoped that this would shake everyone's attention from from the Epstein files. He will hope that, okay, maybe this would do it. There's a Legionnaires outbreak, and it is jacked up. I don't look at this situation no different than I look at the Flint situation in Michigan. It's a way to get rid of people or make people want to leave, so that you can further go forward as far as gentrification and it's a way to gentrify the area or get people to leave an area so that you can do the things you really want to do. It's just no excuse. So it's sad because a few people have died. Many people, I want to say it's like 70 or 80 people, somewhere in that number, that have been directly affected with Legionnaires disease. It's a mess up there. All that's going to happen is people are going to leave. They'll finally address the issue, and they'll have the people there that they want. Times are changing. But just when you thought that those distractions, those were the only distractions, nah, people still wasn't wavering. They still want to know what's going on with the Epstein list. Okay, so now here we go. They brought out the wheel. they brought out the wheel. And we told you about spacecraft entering into our universe. We talked about that probably like 2 or 3 years ago. And the particular spacecraft that entered into our universe, it looked like a blunt. That's how it shaped. But that came and went. We didn't hear nothing else of it. But now that the screws are being tightened up on Trump again, all of a sudden, what do you see? Ta-da! It's back. The UFO, the wheel. So they're like, oh wow, they're talking about this on regular news now. Okay, oh, this is interesting. Let's tune in and see what's really going on. Oh, they say that it's supposed to reach here by November. And I'm like, November, man? First of all, how do they know it's going to get here by November? You know what I mean? How can you put your expectations or your technology on what they do? Because keep in mind, their technology is going to be a hell of a lot more advanced than ours. So in the blink of an eye, they could be here. And then they go into descriptions. Oh, they're tall, 7-8 foot black people. Oh, that's gonna really distract them. Right. And where they come from? Oh, they come from the planet Samoa. For all my Paul Mooney heads. But come on, man. Y'all just getting really creative. I mean, 7-8 foot people, black people, right? We all seen it, or at least some people have seen a video of some astronaut talking about when they were out in space and they saw these 7-8 foot black people near Saturn and looking at them, and they made eye contact, and the interviewer was like, well, you mean, were they green? Were they light? Well, he didn't want to say they were black people. He was like, were they green? Were they some tan? No, they were black people. Yeah, kind of like that guy right there in the background, right? So, who knows, right? Who knows? And how convenient to use it when when the screws are tightened in on the Epstein files, right? So now we got a description. Now, how y'all know they 8 foot black people? Whoa, y'all been sitting on this information for how long? How y'all know how these people look? And my thing is, once again, how you going to put your limited technology on predicting when they're going to get here, when they can just in the blink of an eye, you don't know what kind of technology they have to get here. They can get here tomorrow if they really wanted to. But I don't know, man. I just think it's nothing more but just another distraction. I don't look at it any different as just another distraction to try to get people's mind off of the Epstein situation. Nothing more to it. Now, it would be something that November come and they do show up, and if it is the case and they pull up and they looking like this, then it's going to be interesting to see how things play out, because we don't know what their food selection is or what they eat. So it's very interesting situation. I don't personally, as you can tell, I don't think it's going to happen. I think it's just nothing more than a distraction. But hey, we'll see if they'll prove me wrong, right? Let's wait and see. On to the next topic. Something else that done took place, man. You know that the U.S. Postal Service now, they have been funded and emboldened and added a new division to their company, and I find it very interesting. You thought ICE was enough. We have the U.S. Postal Service now have a division or a branch that operates as ICE or like ICE, where they can apprehend illegal immigrants. So, because we know that U.S. postal workers are pretty much all over the city delivering mail, doing service door to door. So a lot of the workers or the employees for the Postal Service, they they know the local situation. They know the neighborhoods. They know who stays where. They can pretty much have enough of a pulse of a situation to where they can see that something looks fishy, or don't they don't they could profile really and say that this person doesn't belong here, or say that someone is sending a lot of mail to um to their home country if they're mailing things out from the house. I know usually when you mail something that's going out the country, you probably more likely to go to the post office. So that means if an illegal immigrant goes to the post office and they're sending a package to their home country, and there's like a pattern they can see, and they can pretty much profile that situation and apprehend someone and operate like ICE. This is like an extension of ICE. So you think is awful now for immigrants because you already see Home Depot. They got Home Depot things where they're just swooping up illegal immigrants and home improvement stores like that, because they know that's where a lot of those legal immigrants sit and look for opportunities. You know, it's just an ugly situation. It's horrible. You know, ICE has already been funded to the point to where they're damn near like a military group, and now you're giving the same kind of power and responsibilities to U.S. postal workers who have the insight of going into the neighborhood and communities. They can profile and they'll assume that somebody's not a citizen or not legal. It's so many ways they can apprehend people and send them back Alligator, Alcatraz, or any other facility to hold them. I don't see anything good coming out of this situation. I really don't. This is a horrible time for illegal immigrants, probably immigrants in general. But we already know who they're going to focus on, which is kind of strange because it's like cutting off their own limb, because a lot of these companies use illegal immigrants for cheap labor. So now all of a sudden you have an issue with them and you're trying to get them deported or detained. I really think they're just trying to detain them. You know, like how it is when you go to jail or prison, you know, you lose your rights. So if there's not enough people of color to do the dirty work or the little odd jobs that no one wants to do, then they'll use tactics like these to not only get immigrants but also get citizens, because we know the type of profiling they're going to do. You know they ain't going to. You notice you don't never see no illegal Irish sting or illegal Russian or German sting. It's always somebody dark, like someone from the Caribbean, or you know, it's crazy, or Hispanic descent. I just find that, you know, this is a really dark period of time. The only thing you can do is stay out of Dodge. That's the best thing you can do, is stay out of Dodge. On to the next subject. I got a PSA. I just think that these ratchet challenges, like the one you see behind me, it really needs to go. Please stop doing these ratchet challenges. Please stop it. Y'all just getting creative out there. You know, I'm going to the gym. I'm trying to get my workout in. Of course, so what's the first thing I'm gonna look for when I want to do some curls or anything with my arms? I'm gonna look for some dumbbells. So I go over there, like, damn, you know, there ain't that many people here. But why ain't no dumbbells in here like the ones I'm using? Why I can't find the 20, 25 or 30s or the 45, 50? What's going on? Why are the dumbbells being taken? What's going on? Then you look and you see, oh, look at this BS right here. You see somebody over there standing on some on some stilettos or some dress shoes on top of 2 dumbbells. And this is like some dumbbell challenge. I think the first person I seen do this crap was Sierra. And now, like anything else, once you put it on TV, or put it on social media in this time of day, folks want to make a challenge out of it. They want to replicate it, right? So, first of all, look at what they're doing. You're stacking 2 dumbbells on top of each other, and then you're balancing yourself, right? Anything can happen. It's nothing for you to shift your weight and that thing to collapse. You fall on the weight wrong, you fall on the ground wrong, and you can break something, injure yourself really bad. And for what? All for what? Just so you can say you conquered some challenge? Boy, they're getting on my nerves with this, man. Stay out of the gym with that crap. Let us get our workout on. We just want to work out and go home. We don't want to have to sit and wait on for someone that's taking this challenge, standing on some damn dumbbells. Well, what's wrong with folks, boy? I just don't get it. And then you know what? It don't stop there. It's another ratchet challenge that's going on out there. What's this challenge called? Man, I can't believe it. Like us, not the crate challenge. It's something else. Oh yeah, there it is. The watermelon challenge. Look at this foolishness right here. Who in the hell came up with this crap? Somebody holding a watermelon standing on top of you, like you see behind me. So the purpose is to what? Break the doggone watermelon over the person's head and split it open like some cartoon? Who the hell think of this type of stuff, right? And I don't know if anyone's seen this video in particular, but this person throws the watermelon down on the person's head and bam. The watermelon didn't split open. In fact, it knocked the person out, and then they hit their head like flat on the concrete, knocked them out cold. So the person was hurt really bad. But people don't understand, man, watermelons can be, first of all, they can be very heavy. So if you drop that thing on somebody's neck or their head at a certain pressure and angle, you could probably injure someone's neck or spine. Or you can knock them out and then they fall forward and hit their head. Anytime you knocked out, it's a free fall. So that free fall, that skull hitting the concrete is not going to be a good outcome. So folks really just stop these damn silly challenges, man. Stop it. Anytime I see them damn challenges, I just say, here we go, this bullshit. Here we go. And you're not going to catch me on it. I'm sorry. No, you're just not going to catch me. So stop it, please. So please stop doing these ignorant challenges. Boy, y'all killing me with this, boy. But anyway, I'm about to get ready to wrap it up out of here. It's your boy DJ Battle. Hope you guys are following. If not, don't forget to subscribe, share with your friends. I'll definitely be back on next week. And sometime soon, get ready, because I will be going live and looking forward to getting those questions and responses. Hey, but I'm going to continue the broadcast, do my show, and I really appreciate you guys' support. Don't forget Cash App DJ DJ Battle 313. Hey, hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'll see you next week. God willing.